So just to wrap up, I'd like to hear a few words from Lotte firstly. What advice would you give to women who aspire to be social impact entrepreneurs?
First of all, keep believing in yourself. Being an entrepreneur has huge highs and also huge lows. I mean, the amount of times that I felt like, why am I doing this? I should quit tomorrow and do something else. I can really count. But seeing how far we've come by this day, I'm so happy that we didn't. And making it very practical, being an impact entrepreneur especially, it's really important that you are able to make your impact measurable in a way. Because then you can really show, okay, this is the current situation, this is where we want to go to. And making it measurable makes it tangible for people, makes it easier for people to understand your story, remember your story as well, and so tell it to more and more people and become part of your story. So those are the two things that I would really recommend you believe when you want to become a social impact entrepreneur.
Great, thanks for the inspiring words. And Maria Carmen, what recommendations would you have to strengthen the entrepreneurship ecosystem for female impact entrepreneurs? We spoke a little bit about education, but is there anything else that you'd like to mention?
Yeah, I think two things that came to mind there. They sound a bit random, but I hope that they are thought-provoking. The first one is about dropping the stereotypes for everyone involved, right? Like from funders to educators to the entrepreneurs themselves and students. I think we really have this idea of how an entrepreneur looks like. I'm sure there must have been some thought experiments where we visualize Mark Zuckerberg, and that's about it. And so kind of challenging and exposing ourselves to different models, different identities, and how might that play. And the second part, I think it's cultivating mindset around perfectionism and self-sabotage and really this idea of not feeling good enough. I think that's unfortunately a trait that is very present in female entrepreneurs, and this idea that we need to do 150% to even get considered, right? And I think that's an important part of the story that we shouldn't forget. Like socialization is real, and so we don't just arrive to the table with our personality, but we bring our personal history and we bring hundreds of years of being, exposed to how women are treated. And so cultivating not a positive mindset, but really like a confident and indeed what you were saying, like self-reliant, strong mindset is very important. So we should integrate that even in entrepreneurship education, I would say. That's maybe a call for the Erasmus Center for Entrepreneurship and for myself as well.
Yes, that's actually why we also started the She Leads initiative, is to make sure that there are more female role models out there to really reflect on the numbers of the system right now. And a lot of the topics that we engaged in today are what we'd like to continue on investigating also on a deeper level. So I'd like to thank you both for joining us today and for your time and your inspiring and thought-provoking words. I'd also thank the rest of you all for listening to this special edition podcast episode for our She Leads Research Insights. For more information about our initiative and to learn more about female entrepreneurship, check out ec.nl/sheleads.